McDavid has scored in 7 consecutive games against the Capitals, who swept the Oilers last year. McDavid looks for different results on the scoreboard today as he ties up Yevgeny Kuznetsov.
And Edmonton found them and kept that alive for a little bit. That's something they're going to have to do all game long.
Tom Wilson, a sharp angle shot that's repelled by Skinner to start this hockey game. And now a long shot, pinballing wide from Alex Ovechkin, who has scored only 3 goals against a goaltender this year, 5 for the season. Draisaitl into the offensive zone, playing with Connor Brown and Evander Kane today. A shot by Nurse, save made, rebound into Kane's midsection, and he was practicing at home up the left-hand side. It's maintained by Washington. As Louis mentioned, the Caps very stingy, 7th in the league in goals against. Carlson a shot and save. Lindgren lays it off to Nick Jensen. Lindgren in his 8th year, an undrafted player, has worked his way up, makes a save on Nurse from distance. Fogle looking to keep it alive for Ryan McLeod. To Bouchard, his shot, and that went off a body in front, and Lindgren got a piece of that one, sending it to the corner. Won a championship together. Nick Dowd back towards center, turned it over. Zach Hyman on his backhand, shot stopped by Lindgren. So the Caps making the extra pass, but no finish. Milano to the point. Carlson snapped it over to Sundin. His shot fought off by Skinner. Kane centers off the tape in front. Nick Dowd covered it up and then couldn't. Lindgren had it squirt free and still kept alive by Draisaitl as he went down to the ice. Desharnais wired one across. Kulak will put it right down low. Edmondson back with pressure on him. Kubel couldn't get it out. Shot by Kane on net to save Lindgren. The rebound cleared by Malenstein.
8 years has been incredible. So when you go into another building, they have last change. It can confuse a bench trying to match up.
Ryan a shot, blockered aside by Lindgren.
Whether they're together or separate, it makes a different matchup for the opposition. And we always ask the question, who are they going to put up against who when we come into a building? And tonight, they think Kuznetsov has what it takes to go up against McDavid.
Rolled near side, unable to power it through was Tom Wilson. Shrugs off a check. His 2nd game back after missing 10. Kulak a shot caught cleanly by Lindgren, and there's a 5th straight win on Wednesday night. But it's Lindgren going today. Here's McLeod, a shot to save made by Lindgren. The rebound left, hit it in deep for the Washington Capitals. No score, 6.5 to go. Draisaitl's away. It's Evander Kane. Chip back in front. Steered back behind by Lindgren. Draisaitl able to keep the puck for a moment, but ultimately it's dug out by Nick Dowd, who had the game winner in Edmonton last year.
A couple rebounds from Lindgren in this game early on, and that's a prime example right there. Evander came with the puck wide. Draisaitl driving to the net. He has the defenseman beat. Trying to thread that puck through. It gets picked off. Zip it to the net. Look for that juicy rebound.
Here's Vinny Desharnais locating Draisaitl. Little spin move and a good one on Kubel. He's got position. He centers. What a save. Lindgren rebound score. Stuffed home by Evander Kane. And Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead. That's Kane's 9th.
But here it is, a play down low by Desharnais. You can see Draisaitl kind of stomp up, spin one-handed on the stick, but he finds Kane in tight, who gets the inside position on Alexiev, the young defenseman, and that's important here. Kubel really can't do anything except for take a penalty on Draisaitl. Kane gets the inside track, has one chance, and then shovels it home on the 2nd.
Save on Foods. He's giving away their first prize, and here's a one-timer, and McLeod had a sitter that he just couldn't hit the net on. Now Lindgren is able to spear one up top. Hyman walks in again. McDavid shot Nugent Hopkins, and that might have flipped off the bar. Bouchard shovels it down low. McDavid cuts behind the net, wraparound, popped high there, batted home. I believe that will count. What hand-eye and what execution from Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
And the wraparound by McDavid. This one goes off the paddle of Lindgren up in the air. Now, did he wait long enough to jam this home? Let's watch. Oh, great job. I mean, that's really close. It's going to be hard to take that one away from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, in my opinion, because he waited long enough for this puck to come down. You'll see another angle here. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good goal. Certainly below the shoulders, but it has to be below the crossbar, and it's really close. Here's another angle that we're going to take a look at. I think that's right at the crossbar level, if not below. I can't see them taking that back myself on third take. Because he waited. That's a great goal by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And the tendency a lot of times is to want to reach and smack that puck right away.
TJ Oshie trying to change that. Fires it in off the corner boards. It's going to be corralled by Vinny Desharnais. He'll send it in deep. Either way, kept it alive against Derek Ryan. Flung it down low looking for Kuznetsov. And a long shot is going to be snagged by Skinner without much difficulty.
Yeah, that got under the skin of Ovechkin, and as he's done throughout his career, he's not afraid to get physical back. It cost him, though, and now Edmonton wants to make it cost him even more. That caught him pretty good, and that's most likely where they felt he has to have a penalty. So this is another opportunity for Edmonton to go to work.
Short one-timer score, 3-0 Edmonton. The setup, McDavid.
And there you go. And that's one of those power plays. You just killed off a penalty. And it's the Bouche bomb from the blue line that extends the lead to 3. Face-off win so important. McDavid finds Bouchard, and he blasts it home. And guess who's in front of the net? Right in front of Lindgren. Not a chance for him to see that with the right glove. Makes his living there in front of the net. Even strength power play. No.
Nugent-Hopkins, the second assist to go along with a goal. And now Draisaitl, off the toe of his stick, flutters wide to Nugent-Hopkins. Bouchard directs back. Nugent-Hopkins across. McDavid loading up inside. Draisaitl scores! Back-to-back power play goals. And Edmonton running Washington right out of the building. It's 4-0.
The outside of the knee buckled Hyman for a millisecond, but he gets up, sticks it out, and this pass right here. Look at, present the backhand, Draisaitl. Beautiful little pass. We've seen this before from this duo. And they find it, spin, shot, shelf up over top of the blocker of Lindgren, 4-0 Edmonton. And it really does deflate you, and it makes it a more difficult challenge. Don't do it.
Nick down, dishing off a drive to save Skinner. Rebound, another lunging stop by Stuart Skinner. Brilliant. Lindgren stayed with it.
Did he have a good save? And here's another chance.
And maybe a 3-on-1. Nugent-Hopkins with Hyman and McDavid. Hyman one-timer, and Lindgren has it in the glove.
He scored in 7 straight versus the Capitals, and then a 3-on-1 ensues. The 3 wrong guys. And you see McDavid kind of take himself right into the...
Kuznetsov. Hand off Ovechkin. Gets it back. Fires. Dribbled off the post. Grabbed by Desharnais. Alert.
But not breaking some great penalty killing. Get a little lucky on this one off the bar. Cleared out of harm's way by Desharnais.
Where the Oilers just talked about the fact, hey, we're good, we're no-we good, let's just stick with it. McDavid in front, tap, what a save, Lindgren, still loose, reshot, score! Draisaitl up top, 5-0.
Well, I'll tell you, this power play is starting to look like it was last year, and it has been for years. But it's recovery, stay on the puck, stay in the hunt, and then find the loose puck. Great little pass by Hyman to shovel this back against the grain. And they have the 5-0 lead into the third. But I believe it was that relentless work, the driving to the net, having that presence in front of Lindgren, who was really good early on.
Well, tale of 48 hours. And I'm not talking about Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte. Here's a pass in front, wide open, and Mantha stopped by Stuart Skinner.
To get into a rhythm. There's been a couple real good chances for the Capitals right in tight, and this is another one. And I'm sure they'll want to review this one as well. Everybody in the corner leave Mantha all alone. He's a big guy, pretty hard to miss, but he is wide open in front of the net.
Juggled by Sandin. Kuznetsov cross ice. Ovechkin booted it into the slot. One time, and a save made on Kuznetsov by Stuart Skinner.
Going into this season, but they've been able to kind of find other ways to win, and when that clicks in, they're going to be a tougher team.
McDavid a shot off the rush, and another good save by Lindgren.
He's got his speed going tonight. He's got the battle level has been up. He's been in the thick of things, and the shooting game. Yeah, he's holding his arm after going into the boards. It was Derek Ryan that upended him.
Vogel a shot off the rush. That was kicked out by Lindgren.
That he's had to fend off. And as you mentioned, didn't face a lot early, but when they did come, he closed the door.
25 saves for his third career NHL shutout.